But yeah, this HOTU team's really stacked. Duke Fazura has just taken all this space towards A. He was spotted by Ryojin, and it's forced his double rotation out of DSSJ and get Jekka. And now he's repositioned. This is insane. I watched a lot of ARCRED in the HOTU recently. They've been 4 of my last 6 games, so I know these rosters quite well now. But Duke Fazura, great find here. If he can double, he finds get Jekka. This is where Raging needs to go nuclear, but Frontales will find. Red Z gets the 1, and then Lampada trades Ryojin in the 1v3. Pistol round effectively over. So for HOTU, this is the start they want. This is how they want to begin this one, because look, it's their map pick. They've been made to wait. They've been made to kind of have some, maybe a little bit of hope that it could be an FF, but it's not happened. I still feel like, oh, Ryojin, how have you given yourself a good chance in this? Duke Fazura is actually quite far away. Why are you thinking it's a fake? That's the 10-second timer. Just swing him. We'll go for it. Duke Fazura can find. Nice round from Duke Fazura. The amount of kills that are required there on the CT side, it could force the decision for the investment. They split the Ryojin and the Raging combo, which is always a bit of a nice one for us commentators. This is the bomb hit. Frontales caught. Obviously, we know that most of the heavy lifting that Frontales does is with the AWP in hand. A map I saw of Dust 2 the other day, he absolutely destroyed. The SSJ taken down, but the MP9s are ready to trade. Mizu will find Ryojin now. Lampada, he's taking this space. Get Jekka, he's alone here, but Duke Fazura might not check this. Might assume that he's on the bomb site, but great find from Duke Fazura. And now this is where Lampada, he's cleared towards CT. No one is currently holding Donut, though, and this could be an issue. Lampada does have a smoke. Why are we crossing? This is such a poor decision. Lampada is now going to send the smoke grenade with the knowledge that Ryojin is here. Oh, I like this from Raging. This is a cheeky way. He's got the dink there while jumping. Tap of the bomb. This could be very risky. But Raging will get taken down by Mizu. So the round is found by HOTU. They are silenced. They are denied. So ARCRED, they are going to go 2-0 down here. An expected third to be found as well for HOTU. This HOTU team are just super stacked. And I think now that they've got a really experienced coach. Obviously, Mao, major winner. Might not have done it for the longest of times, but done it at the highest level. Nice flashbang thrown, but again, Mizu, he's caught out in the open. He's fighting against 3. He has just found all 3 of them, Brandon. As I said, this is just quintessential HOTU. They do the basics of Counter-Strike. He swings out. Probably shouldn't have gotten the first. Definitely shouldn't have got the second. The third, how? But this is HOTU.
Well, I can tell you how. It's because you got 2 players that are in donut. One of them flashes for the other one, and then the second guy doesn't swing. There's just no trade spacing. And obviously the second guy is designed to sort of help the other player that's trapped in the corner. They didn't throw that pre-smoke that just extinguishes any mollies that get dropped in that direction. I mean, that's just really sloppy from ARCRED. You can see why they are not amazing on this map.
He could go for the knife, but he opts against it. I think he realised his back's in the corner. There was no way he'd actually get that knife kill safely. But it's not their fault, but it also is the issue that we've kind of brought up with some teams, is they are trying to churn out far too many events. And in doing so, when you have a schedule like today for them, yes, okay, they're disadvantaged, but again, it is still kind of their own fault, I guess. But yeah, long drawn out best of 3 now having to go into it. If this goes to a third map, it's going to be their 6th map in a row without kind of a proper break. So I think we can imagine if it does go to that third and final, there is going to be a very fatigued ARCRED. Raging has just got a double with a deagle. I think Duke Fazura has just been sent to silence Raging.
What a name that is, by the way. Duke Fazura.
Yeah.
Come on, Raging, peek. He doesn't want to. They're trying to bait him in. Get Jekka, surely has got this kill. No, Raging finds another. Okay. This could be the way that ARCRED find their way back in. Just an insane moment from Raging. Ryujin's got to be careful. This timing, oh, it's amazing for him. And Frontales is able to grab 1. He can plant the bomb, but I doubt he's going to clutch this up.
Brandon, this is HOTU. You need to remember this.
Okay, show me then.
Okay.
Yeah,
never
he's
mind.
dead. Okay, well, Mizu's just burned alive, taking 100. I imagine the grenades also landed on him, and KDO has just removed DSSJ through the smoke. That is a ridiculous trade. Okay, and then Get Yeka just swings into the opener. Lamparda gets an easy one. This is probably going to be another round chalked up to HOTU.
Yeah, Rygen. Ooh. Unfortunate there for Kado. We'll find
What?
Rygen though. There's just no need for that peak.
What?
Just
Okay.
insane. Yeah. Could have found Red Dead as well if he slammed through the wall. DSSJ just posted up here towards A. The issue is they don't have control of A main or Donut, and now they've lost Red Brim.
Don't push this, don't push this. Why on earth would you push it? Okay, Ryujin. That is pretty bonkers that they did that, but it works out anyway. DSSJ just gets annihilated by Mizu. There is a trade. They get Yeka now forced out into the flames and forced into the fights. 25 seconds left, and a brawl has erupted on A.
Yeah, it was really nice from Rygen there to get the trade onto the player in A main. Brings it kind of back to an advantage scenario. That's being made here. Mizu's got a lot of decent information. The issue is Frontales, he's just holding. Oh, Frontales missing the shot there, and very easy for both Red Zed and Rygen to get those kills. Is enough time for the defuse, no issue there. ARCRED get their second. Just bounces off what, the slight lip moving into Red Room.
Yeah, that's rubbish.
Well, he's not taken any space off of it, so it's not as though that molly's massively cost them. He's doubled back. Information of Rygen now. DSSJ wanting to creep out of Temple. He's been spotted now. Oh, okay, this is where Lamparda needs to be cautious. Nice HE grenade. Molly into the back of Donut. Mizu has been naded slightly. Nice flashbang, of which Mizu turns from. Double swing to be seen. Mizu will get traded by DSSJ, but DSSJ finds another, actually. That is impressive. Now this 1v1, but Lamparda, he's got a little bit of time on his hands. Rygen is low. Lamparda will find. Real back and forth there, but it only becomes possible because DSJ actually gets a double.
You're looking at a FAVBET scoreline.
Yeah, exactly. Lamparda's in a great angle as well. Spots, why would you uncrouch? Well, he spots out Rygen, gets taken down. Information of both, though, and this is where we could see a pivot from HOTU, but they're going to head it into Donut, because why would they expect 2 in A main and 1 in Donut? Nice find from Red Zed as well. This is looking like a very positive round here. Red Zed. That's Frontales, 1v5. What can he find? He's getting flanked or at least held here by DSSJ.
Oh, surely that drop's been heard. Get Yeka.
What?
Okay. Oh my goodness me. Let's see what they can do with just a couple of Tech 9s, a couple of nades. Probably just going to be a fast play up towards B. They bide their time. This was around the ARCRED lost in the Partizan game. And Red Zed is trying to ensure that that doesn't happen again. Good utility, forcing them back and go straight into the scope of DSSJ. Can Mizu find anything? Yeah, he can. Oh, he's getting tricky with it. Can he get a knife kill?
Yeah,
oh, this could be lovely.
Huge. Oh, okay. Oh, there we go.
You got him.
Oh, nearly got the AWP out of the
ENCE.
map as well. Look, I don't mind stuff like that.
Look at this. They're just going to go back in towards the B bomb site. Get Yeka is now with DSSJ. And the swing, they're going to definitely get this kill. Surely they get the kill, and they do. A Lamparda falls in the meanwhile. That is going to force them into B. Anti-flash by Red Zed, and he collects a couple. This should definitely be the fifth round. Frontales is completely blind, but he will at least get rid of Red Z, but there is no hope for him, especially the low HP.
I like moving through the molly there. Doesn't find anything from it, though. And I really like this disengage from ARCRED. Let him be on the bomb site. Who cares? You've got to win this round. Is bomb plant really going to change the outcome of the entire game? No, I think a lost round might, though. I know he's 32 HP in a 1v3, but if individual kills are given, stuff can happen here. Ooh, okay, nice attempt. They have just given away perfect intel of 2 players being here, but they just peek with the flash. Nothing that can really be done. And ARCRED will get themselves a 5th.
One AK again, but the others are on pistols. There's a few Galils. There's a faster play in towards middle. Raging, though, looking to be undeniable, but unfortunately, he just gets wallbang headshot by Frontales.
Yeah, nice find there. You're assuming there's going to be a deagle for AK trade. Mizu now the one wielding. They're going to pivot away from middle as well. Oh, Mizu got to be cautious. Ryujin's got great information as well that there's a chance there's this B play. Great from Ryujin. Oh, nice flash there. Get Jekka fully blinded. DSSJ in the 1 versus 2.
How has this happened then?
Yeah, a couple of missed shots. It seemed like the CTs were all isolated, and I think that was the big issue. HOTU kind of played shoulder to shoulder.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. No, come back. Come back, Raging.
That was a great read. Space taken from Duke Fazura. Oh, interesting flashbangs. The setup looks good, though, and Duke Fazura finally activates from the back lines. Shots are not being here. What is going on? Look, we've all been there. When you're behind someone with a USP and you just can't hit the headshot. Yeah, let's go for the spam. But when it looks like that, maybe just miss the headshots. Yeah, and I like this from ARCRED. Not going for the force. I think already today, Brennan, we've seen quite a lot of force buys. And I think half the time, well, actually not even half. I think most of the time it's not gone well. So I think this is a right decision from HOTU.
So they've got B, but the bomb's outside A. Nice shot, Red Z.
Great shot, yeah.
Any more Red Z?
Look at the damage that's on TPuDCATb and Mizu. Frontales has got a lot of work to do in this round. Slight jiggle, yeah. Look, bomb's gone down though. 2 kills and a bomb plant. That's the bare minimum right now. We could see somehow get Jekka find one with a Glock. Waiting here for Kado to go first. Oh my! If Jekka gets one more bullet in on Frontales, he's got a 1v1 against a 4 HP Mizu. Wouldn't have got the degree. Kind of a bit of a miss factor. Kado, he's dropped the deep smoke here. Might look to aggress with it. Oh, okay. Well, there's been a lot given away there. That is so silly because he doesn't actually jump spot to C cave. He just jumps. Obviously wanted to have a slight look. No, he wouldn't have been able to look above the... I don't know. Duke Fazura. AK spamming through smokes. M4's having the advantage there. Lampardo is a little bit trapped. Wide swing deals a little bit of damage, but nothing circumstantial. Kado, bye-bye. Nice nade from DSSJ.
Very clean. Can he... did he get it? No, he didn't. MP9 only, Mizu. Sorry, friend. The match is going to have to begin on Mirage for ARCRED. But to go 13-11 against Partizan, and now you're just being banged out, is probably a horrible feeling, especially the manner in which you lost that 13-11.
Well, again, I said for HOTU, their playstyle's very simplistic. Get them on a puggy map, get them on an aim-dependent map, and they should do well. The CT sides on a lot of maps, actually, for HOTU have been kind of generally worse, because they're having to then play reactive to what their opponents throw at them. So if you get a very calculated team, their CT sides actually will look pretty poor.
What?
Okay, we're peaking
oh,
one by
wow.
one.
Yeah,
Very,
you are. That's such a big mistake from ARCRED. You just go one by one into that angle. I mean, the first kill isn't, you know, anyone's fault for ARCRED, but the second one, you do not need to reswing that to try and trade it. You just go with your teammate, you walk up towards the site together, exactly like Frontales and Lamparda are currently doing. They can be loud, it doesn't matter. Ryujin has to hit some bangers, and I think he's just about made his way in. No, got spotted.
There's so much utility.
He has to do the damage, and he is. Can they do it? Yes, he can. Frontales just starts spamming the wall for some reason, and Ryujin's able to hit the double headshot.
Look. Getting caught with util in hand, and then a fast play from ARCRED. Lamparda will get one, but not quick enough to find Red Zed. Great from Duke for Jura. Ryujin pressing the issue. Ryujin spamming through the smoke. Frontales finds him. 2v3. HOTU. Although the mistake in the round prior... Oof. Kado needing to get that kill. DSSJ, he's close by. Nice find from DSSJ, though. He's had a bit of a quiet game, I've got to say, from DSSJ. Great shot from
nice
Frontales, yeah. But DSSJ in the clutch. Told you he's a difference maker. He's now got the open hand. Things are looking up. Are we thinking ARCRED's comeback is possible once it hits double digits? Is 10 where we say okay?
Oh, they're going fast A.
Yeah, I like this from ARCRED.
I like the calls. The calls have been really cool out of ARCRED. Fast donut, fast CT smoke in. Misu sees nothing in middle. You now see the smokes landing. Frontales isn't able to get by Raging. Raging has been undeniable. The spam is good out of Duke for Zero, but it goes back the other way. And now for Mizu, he's just waiting patiently. That was a cool idea from Red Zed. We'll revisit it in a moment. Because the spams are coming through thick and fast, but the bomb hasn't been committed. At least at the moment.
Yeah, finally digits punched in. And I think for HOTU.
Got a
surely
save,
just
right?
a save, yeah. Seems like they're going to look for something here, though. Spam was seen. Lamparda finds one. Kado takes him down. Red Zed found as well. And it's Get Jekka 1 versus 3. HOTU will find themselves 12.
See you later. That was unbelievable. And Lamparda gets the Get Jekka treatment as well.
Yeah, that is brilliant from Get Jekka. Again, ARCRED are going for this speedy decision making. This one has to be a save.
We said that last time and they won it. Mizu, has he heard something over here? He's so paranoid about there being a player over at A main that they must have heard a footstep because Duke for Zero is locked in on Raging. And he will remove him. That creates a pathway. And now he's just stood still to type. Okay, cool.
I think maybe... Sure, I'm guessing that's a BM. Maybe it's a tech, I don't know. But that's got to be some BM. Clearly, there's some bad blood between these teams. Yeah, Jekka. I feel like ARCRED overfight a little bit there. They've gone for the save in the last. Can they make things work here in round number 22? Mizu holding for mid. Raging taken down there. Smoke sent from Kado. Are they going to get the win or are they going to get Yekkered? Because we saw the double opener he found a few rounds ago. There is a gap through this smoke. Lamparda could effectively push this smoke. He will, but the flash is 4. Red Zed will find one. Red Zed doubles. Frontales in the open. Ryujin finds. This was a 5 versus 4. Does it feel like that now? I wouldn't have said so. Great find from Ryujin. Sadly for HOTU, they've kind of forgotten what they do best. Because That's what, 3 rounds in a row now that they've lost? I want to say it's 3, maybe it's 2. They've lost plenty, yeah. I like the speed here, Raging. Very fast in Donut. Elevated angle for Mizu might go unchecked. Raging going to be clearing, but Raging's sorry finding. Timing there's brilliant. Lamparda, he just has a USP. Mizu obviously dropped the weapon. My issue is, if you're going to have that hero rifle remaining, obviously, from the rounds prior...
Don't put it on the boost.
Yeah, not only don't put it on the boost, don't put it on his own. Have, like, at least 3 players up on that boost. The first one could die, then the second one could die, and then it could be a full bait. Like, I just don't see why have you done that. HOTU, gonna come down to round number 24 here. They were what? I want to say 11-5 up. Duke Fajura finds 3. Okay. Is he dead to bomb? Probably not.
He shouldn't be.
No, he takes no damage. Honestly, Brandon, this map scares me with the bomb.
This is it. This is the chance for HOTU. Are they going to force it over the line, or are ARCRED going to force us into overtime? 4 players, make it 5. Go over to B. Mizu's just got all of middle.
Honestly, Brandon,
this is a worry.
If ARCRED lose 13-11 back-to-back on Ancient, I think they'll never play this map again. Great flashbang here. Lamparda doesn't really peek yet, needs the help, but Kato gets 1. Ammunition, the biggest issue. Duke Fajura's rotated in, and it will be. It is back-to-back 13-11s. Brandon, in the last hour and a half, 2 hours, ARCRED have lost this map twice in this fashion. That's the assumption. Most teams do like to go towards A on pistols if they haven't gone B fast, but it is going to be this B play now. A lot of information gathered from Mizu. Needs to connect the shots, will find 1. Searching for a second here as Mizu does connect as well. Duke Fajura, low HP, but still on the bomb site, trying to keep himself alive. Mizu again, he finds his 3rd. Looking for a 4th now as Mizu. Raging, 1 versus 3, gone 1v2. Low HP Duke Fajura to find, but there's still this player towards short, and Duke Fajura, he was continually jiggling there, even while low. Clearly very confident in hitting that shot, and he does connect. So HOTU, they will find the pistol. He's feeling a little bit mentally and physically depleted because we have had slow starts out of DSSJ in the last couple, well, and in the last map and in the last few games from him. But nice opener here from Ryujin. Nade of the smoke, but Frontales finding. 4 versus 4 here.
Mizu's trying to get tricky with it, and he hasn't. He's just been eliminated, but Duke Fajura, you feel like he's really good for these double kills. Instead, he isn't. He gets rid of Red Zed, who was low HP. He's now put Raging on low HP. 2v3.
I say both these teams. That is just a lie. I was looking at round distribution, not actually round percentage for HOTU. They have 1 more rounds, I guess, on their CT side, but their win rate is actually better on their T side. But that's generally because they've had 13-1 and 13-3 victories, as you know, as Zerfa mentioned before, in that Pro League qualifier.
Just accept the fact that I said that they'd win, and I think it's going to be like pretty dominant. Just let's go with that.
Okay.
I don't want to make up a random score.
But you might get it right.
I don't care.
Frontales, he's got that early stairs peek right as he takes down Red Zed. I like the speed of this kind of comp push. I don't really know why we've seen Lamparda make his way.
Well, you got flashed in. You got flashed in, but the flash was too shallow.
Yeah. Well, that's definitely why he's gone for it then. Missed utility, bit of a problem there. Frontales. Oh, he has just spotted him towards stairs. Take the shot. He will find Frontales. Ryujin's taken so much damage in the process as well. Raging will get 1, but Mizu's trade. Yeah, it's a type of play that I think you're giving ARCRED chances, I guess, a bit unnecessarily.
Absolutely.
But a moment like this, Frontales, he's got contact information, and now with that molly, he can then go join his teammate in short, and they're still going to be worried about him here towards... Oh, that's tough. Ryujin, 1v3, 2 HP. Time is his only friend here. Yeah, this is where things could go a little bit wrong. They haven't got much time. They've got to stick the bomb soon. They've not even got it. Without a kit, they've not got it. Ryujin, he's just won 1 versus 3 on 2 HP because for some reason they're faffing about. No one's tapped the bomb. I just don't know what's happened there. Well, I think as well, it would be devastating to see Ragin, let's say Ragin falls off on map 3. Let's say we get map 3 and Ragin falls off because he's done a lot of work on both map 1 and map 2, and then they lose the game because of it. It's one of just those devastating moments where he's done so much work and they still lose.
Looking, hoping. Difficulty you got here for ARCRED is you've got 30 seconds left. You've got 30 seconds left, and RedZ is the only threat on short, and he's got no health.
Yeah, Lamparda as well. He's taking space towards ramp in the meanwhile. 20 seconds remaining. Kato not getting blinded by these flashes. What is this utility? Duke Fajura, though, will go down. Great from Kato to find 2. 13 seconds. DSHA needs to hurry things along. Great headshots from Kato, and he can still survive here towards Van. The molly, pretty poor. Looking for a spam here. Can't take down the planter so far, and with the kill on the other side of the map. Why is he sticking with the USP? There's an AK right next to him, but we will see the round go the way of Rajin.
Don't know, doesn't matter. Yet again, this conditioning just consistently being created by ARCRED. They're taking mid to B space pretty efficiently. Duke Fazura dropped again. He's been a real weak link of this Mirage so far. Well, we won't talk about Lamparda.
Yeah, Lamparda's really struggled, actually. One of the most recent games I watched from him, he was such a difference maker. Frontales will fall. Nice shot from Lamparda now. 3 versus 3. Missed HE grenade. Still has some positive effect as Ryden can kind of force a harder fight. DSSJ. He's had a really slow start, but he gets a kill in this one. Wins the clutch. Hasn't saved the AWP though, but that is what, 5 in a row now for ARCRED.
This is really poor CT management from HOTU. It really feels like they're allowing ARCRED an awful lot of space. We've not seen them fight for mid once. It's so easy. Finally, we get a break on the smoke. We get Frontales getting the opening kill. That's a big one, but I love this play out of ARCRED. Oh, you want to take mid? Cool, we'll just go out A.
Yeah, this is perfectly timed as well from ARCRED. Molly towards top boxes. DSSJ found by Frontales, though. Get Jack a nice find. RedZ takes down Duke Fajura. Ryujin with a great read to jump to stairs as Lamparda completely fixated elsewhere. RedZ is low. An HE grenade could deal with him. Get Jekka trying to tap away. Not his best work, but will find the kill. Obviously, Mizu actually doesn't do any damage there to get Jekka, I don't believe. So, not the biggest of issues. Kato now. Ryujin is still holding towards CT. Oh, this is going to be about timing. Planting for triple. They're flashing into CT. Okay, well, Kato's fully blinded. Interesting. Yeah, I think it's just because of the sometimes that HOTU have looked to get aggressive. It's either been poor utility or, you know, it's just been, you know, unfortunate timing that maybe they're thinking, actually, our proactive approach isn't working. Well, the passive isn't working either. And that's the problem with a lot of CT sides.
Oh, well, he's got the info now because one player's jumped. Mizu's just thrown the molly in. So there's 2B guaranteed. Here for HOTU. Smoke's going to come in at a good time. Kato does not need to jump up. The molly to go deep. He gets ahead of it. And that spray is insane from Kato. Never mind. He jumps up and he rips them to shreds and even throws the AK out the window.
Yeah, Mizu actually snaps that up as well.
Oh, Tyler's going to get caught.
Depends what Lamparda can find. Get Jekka. Are we just going to be shifting through this smoke? Well, Lamparda will get one. Doubles down. Duke Fajura finding impact from jungle. Ryujin and Rajin. Left in the 2v4. Duke Fajura will spot him out. Ryujin holding. Nice HE grenade. Just going to chip away at them slightly. Kato. He is very much alone here towards B, and the flashes are coming over. Kato spots out 2, lets the first one pass, and now the molly at his feet falling. Rotating in is Mizu, but found by Rajin. Great double from Rajin. Duke Fajura being held. Nice find, though, finding Rajin. And now RedZ repositions back at the bomb site. Duke Fajura swinging. Will get one fully blinded by his teammate, though. RedZ will find that. Frontales posting up. Double nade. They will find RedZ and they spot him out of apartments. Ryujin, he had a good clutch. Went on low HP on the back of the bomb site before. Frontales spamming. They've seen him towards top apps, and he's snuck on out. They don't realise, and he will get one. Lamparter off the bomb now. Ryujin will find two. That is insane. Another big clutch from Ryujin on the B-bomb site. I haven't really thought that HOTU are a team that their mental can be broken. Or not can't be broken, but as if they're easily swayed by a moment like that. Great find from Duke Vizura, holding for the aggression of Ryujin. Duke Vizura did find one there. DSSJ taking down Mizu, though. Very split here at HOTU. I don't know if I like that.
I don't mind this coming out of ramp play, but yeah, DSSJ ready for another one because that's where he first spotted Mizu. So Lamparter has got a time in here on DSSJ. Oh. And that is a ridiculous shot. And now we're going to get Yeka rotating away. Difficult getting the bomb over Frontales on Red Z. How's the timing? It's great for Red Z. That's the bomb dropped, and Lamparter and Duke Vizura have now got to try and figure this one out.
Yeah, Lamparter needs to get this kill soon. Obviously, being trapped in the corner, Jeka feels like he needs to peek, and he will find the frag. Obviously, it's something that I think a lot of teams and a lot of moments for us will say, okay, well, they still lost, but at least they kept things close. At least they kept things competitive. Nice kill there from Ryujin. A lot of damage. Red Z finds one. Now being held, but Red Z's peak. He does a lot of damage to Frontales. 2 versus 3 now. Reposition out of DSSJ. Has broken the ladder, so that should be an indicator. Very far away is Jeka. At least they've got a kit here on Jeka.
Uh-oh. That's not a good start, but are you going to be ready for Yeka? Remember, these players are literally like 1 or 2 bullets away from death here for HOTU. Yeka, will remove Frontales, Misu. Oh, hits the instant shot. Remember, that's the guy with the kit. And Misu has had an absolute massacre on this B bomb site, giving HOTU a little bit of hope. There's your individual effort. DSSJ looking to conjure up one on his own. Missed shot, but Ryujin's there. Don't die, Ryujin. This is the way into the bomb site. Frontales has got to clear all these angles, and he crouch peeks straight into Ryujin. Easy finds over there for ARCRED, and he's going to remain in the apartments, at least for a moment. DSSJ trying to track and trace through the smoke, can't see anything. So it will be this mid to B play. You now catch wind of it through Red Z, but Ryujin is still being undeniable. And in fact, he's going to get all 5.
Yeah, that's just insane. But it was Ryujin throughout map 1.
Maybe it's not over.
They do need 7 in a row, though, Brandon.
Nice shot. Any more DSSJ? Puts the molly in a sandwich. Frontales is going to smoke himself off. It's 2 orbs. But that nade is going to do an awful lot of damage. And in fact, it's the Deagle that finishes them off. 2v2. DSSJ can get a rifle. Lamparter on the lurk will lock in Red Z. And now you know that DSSJ was over towards ramp. Should be no issues here for HOTU. Molly is good to displace, but it's not going to be good enough to potentially isolate one of these kills. The SSJ is trying his very best, but no one is peeking. No one is giving him a chance. He's really hoping for it. 1 HP. Needs the instant headshot. Thinks he's under Pauk, but he's not at all. He's in the open. Frontales will keep extending play.
Duke Vizura. Nice flashbang. We'll just be able to get the 1. Ryujin. Nice trade there.
Was it their smoke that they threw, or did they block the window smoke so Raging could jump on there? That was ridiculous. Little one-way. They got him that trade on Duke Fajira. Ryujin now having a little bit of an explore, but it is currently being held by Lamparda.
Yeah, Ryujin.
Timing.
Oh, he turns around.
Timing.
Oh, that couldn't be worse. That is so unfortunate for Lamparda. That kind of sums up his whole game. I know he's had a fair few decent rounds recently, but was very, very slow off the mark.
Poor Lampy. Kado's now trying to force issues. That nade is brilliant, actually. There's still a player over towards bench, and Kado's removed him, and Kado just is on a swivel. But you still got to get by Ryujin. It's a double swing from up and low, and Frontales will dispatch of him and get Yeka. Where is he in all of this? Over towards Market.
Yeah, the good
With 25 seconds left, the bomb's not down.
The good thing about him being so late, well, what I wanted to say, the good thing about him being so late is surely they assume it's a flank or it's short. They would never think he's in Market, especially with the solo swing, but HOTU are somehow keeping themselves in this.
Getting a lot of info early, and this is what I wanted HOTU to do. Take the space and then back off. The key thing here is backing off, and it looks like Raging is going to hold short. You got two players that wanted to pressure under. Is there a trade here out of Misu? No, there's not. And Duke Fajura has just deleted Raging.
Oh!
And then Kado goes forward on Get Yeka. Oh dear, 4v2.
Yeah, if Get Yeka gets at least one there and backs away, we're looking at a very possible and positive round. There's been a lot of damage onto Duke Fajura and Kado. Reposition though out of DSSJ. Red Z gets one, but the swing from Frontales and the Molly combination. Kado's now really stepped up, 21 and 15. We'll show you quad OT. You see how you like them apples.
Straight out A. By 7 swings.
Oh, no,
and,
no,
oh no,
not.
not like this. Maybe not like this. Lamparda finds 3 and has surely recovered the round. The difficulty is this bomb. There is time on the clock. They know about Lamparda.
They both retrieved
Flashing
AKs,
these
though.
players out are going to be difficult. Another dink by Lamparda. Now you know one was in towards Sandwich, and now you'd assume the last player is in towards Ramp. This is getting a little bit dangerous, but it's Lamparda with the ace. And this time he is the one that bails out HOTU. This time it is a much more reserved approach here for ARCRED. You got the AWP over at Ticket, so the riflers could be a lot more flexible. And
I like the
it's going to be 3 players leaning. Yeah, Raging going to flash forward. No, instead it's going to be a Molly, and it's still going to be Kado taking around Red Z.
I think the flash would have been the better play.
Absolutely.
I don't really know why they've
in his face.
Yeah, I don't really know why they've mollied there. I also don't know why Red Z pushed. Just play towards top bulk.
This is fine. He's still come back. Raging backside. Remember, 20 seconds left. And there is rotates on the way. They need to clear out backside. There needs to be a little bit of utility. There's a Molly that sails right past him. Need to clear these angles. Frontales gets rid of Raging, and Duke Fajura goes round the corner to clear out Raging. Crisis averted. HOTU have somehow, from the depths of hell, been able to make this a one-round game, and they save absolutely nothing, ARCRED.
Yeah, I think we knew that HOTU were going to hunt there on the basis that you can't be giving ARCRED anything to play with. That does make a lot of sense. They're going to be refighting towards middle because for ARCRED, they've not heard anyone in B, and if it was going to be a B play and no one was in mid, it would be now.
They're faking it.
Duke Fajura, great find. He can... Oh, getting back away. DSSJ will find him, though, so it's a 4 versus 4. It is still this... Oh, Kado finding this kill is huge. It's going to just force these rotations. If he can get one more, in my eyes, this round is done. It is over, but Jekka will find him. Already, though, we're seeing DSSJ. He's on the A-bomb site, but Lamparda will find him. 2 kills away now are HOTU from getting to overtime and giving them that shot to 2-0 here. Jekka. He's the one with the kit. He's got a smoke and a flash, and oh, wow. They are heading his way. He peeks before the flash pops, but Mizu playing anti-flash. It is all on Raging. He has been the hero here for ARCRED at every turn. Can't even get the first, but that's now information gathered. There are so many flashbangs. The kit is in CT, and Frontales, he switches to the rifle. This is the right play. Oh, they're going to double swing him. They're taking the fight to him, and it works. We are in overtime here from 12-5 down. HOTU.
Ryujin's been real quiet after that Tech 9 clutch.
Yeah, his partner in crime has gone a bit quiet.
Oh, they're just bursting. Okay.
Oh,
This is
great
new.
find. Yeah, look. And it's new to ARCRED. They're unsure of this.
Oh
What? He
my
gets the
god! Wait,
collat.
did he get a collat?
Yeah, he got a collat when they peek from market. Well, that is so
No.
unfortunate. That just puts this round done. Oh, that's so rough. I think it would have been a tough round anyway if that collat doesn't come through because it's a 2v4 instead of a 1v4, but still. GetJacker realizes, well, it's overtime and give this one a go. Missed shot from Frontales. Kind of assuming GetJacker is going to wide swing instead of actually just peek.
Don't let him win.
Don't let him win. Very true. He's got a smoke. GetJacker gets one. He's got a smoke.
He can't win it.
Okay.
He didn't have enough time.
Yeah, there was 4 point something seconds. I don't know, sometimes the HUD gets it a bit wrong, Brad. It's like... Yeah, Jackie's been spotted here, but the AWP's going to be peeking wide. Oh, Kado has been found by GetJacker. Ragent is prepared for this con play, but Duke Fajura finds one. Ragent going to be peeking here. Mizu could be found. Oh, Ragent with the missed shots. Duke Fajura finds him. 2 players are low, but it's all on Red Z now. 1 versus 3. 2 are low. Frontales has switched to a rifle, so that's the right decision. He's going to drop the Molotov now, of which Red Z is going to respect. Second Molotov thrown. Yeah, it's insane. Duke Fajura finding 2 there.
How did he get 2? How did they get 2 there? I'm losing my mind.
Yeah.
That should have been an ARCRED round all day long. And maybe it still can be. Look, Duke Fajura is still low. And Red Z, I suppose, has got the element of surprise, but they're playing this beautifully. They're both in CT. Yeah, you're right. They have split up a little bit. Frontales kills him. It's all okay. Somehow they win the round. I have no idea how. Ridiculously bad things. I mean, Surfer will tell us. But
when you see the clutches, most of them have gone the way of ARCRED, right? We saw that kind of Ryujin 1 versus 3 when he was on low HP with the AK. We've seen a lot of ARCRED success, and they've been playing the right Counter-Strike, but there just hasn't been enough players activating for ARCRED. And Mizu now, he takes space in window to get 1. Gets another as well. GetJacker falling. Oh, Frontales finds. It is going to be 15-12. HOTU.
Okay, this round was bad. this round was so individual.
Yeah, look. ARCRED, they feel like playing as a team's not working. Mizu gets 3 in this one. HOTU find 15. Well, the odds, they were 1.03 to 9. Now they're 1 to 12.0. Talk about a live odds change. It's changed mid-round, but Duke Fajura and Mizu both combine. It is a 5 on 3.
He ran with his knife out. He ran with his knife out into short, got the kill. Mizu, what are you doing?
ESSJ, though, taking a bit of a risky one. Ooh. Had the nade of the smoke, got a little bit worried. Yeah, I don't mind the jump there. Kept him alive, but Duke Fajura gets 1 more. 5 on 2.
It's done. It's over.
He's just going to swing in. How is he going to under? What has just happened?
Right.
No. DSSJ. What's just happened? He's dropped a molly in window, of which Lampada has just strafed, or Duke Fajura has strafed out of window, dodged the AK bullet. He drops a molly and gets the kill. I am lost for words here. Frontal, what is going on?
No.
Okay, there we go. No 1v5 for Red Z. I think they were giving him a bit of a go, a bit of a half truth there. But HOTU win the series. That's 2-0. They're the final quarterfinalists. We've got all of our quarterfinals filled now. But what we will do, Brandon, is we'll bring Zerfer in. I think he's going to have